Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. I'm your host, the Gamer Darius. The last we left off, we had left the Creator Ruins and found our way into a hill giant's lair, where there is a promise of, well, giants, and also dragons. Can't wait for more dragon fighting. I wonder what kind of dragons they're introducing this time. It's a curiosity, always. I've already slain a white dragon. So I'm gonna guess maybe a red one? I would assume another white dragon, if only because we are close to Neverwinter, or not Neverwinter, but the spine of the world. Which is just lush with that kind of stuff. Ettins. So many Ettins. Hill giants. Any more champions? No. Honestly, I really should see if I can get Linu again. As much as having the assistance of Dalian is nice. I don't know. It's just nicer to have myself a cleric on my side. I won't lie too, sometimes it just looks like I'm smacking the giant square in the groin. Just square in the groin. Wow. Take that. Ah, yes. I find it hilarious, too, that the most damage that is being dealt to me, pretty much since I've been in here, is through the traps. Like, yeah, the giants are doing their damage over time and all that fun stuff, but man, that's a dire tiger. That's a grizzly bear. That's a dire bear. I mean, I wasn't expecting wholly just giants and dragons, but dire tigers new. Hello. You are shiny. Oh, an amulet of power. Bleh. Wizard shit. Which, if I could equip my NPCs, I would care about the wizard shit, but I can't even control most of what my NPCs do. So, I don't care about wizard shit. A +3 kukri. Oof. You know, if you could apply your damage roll, or your dexterity to damage rolls in this with finesse weapons, much like in 5e, criticals with kukris would be far more deadly. Because in 3rd edition, you take the die that you would roll. So let's say you have a kukri, your d4, and roll it times your critical modifier plus your strength, the same amount of critical modifier. So 1d4 plus 3 equals 4d4, I think, with a kukri, plus 12. Which is stupid, ridiculous, but really nice. That's why you see crit fishing. That's a fire giant. Woo. So that's why you see crit fishing builds that usually involve kukris when it comes to 3rd edition and Pathfinder. This note is written in the flawless script of a professional scribe. The bottom is marked with an official seal in the shape of a dragon's head. A wise chieftain knows there is time for war and there is time for allegiance with and submission to a greater power. The time for petty warfare and tribal strife among the giants is over. King Scrog, sorry, love that name already, Scrog, has already bowed to my greatness and has reaped the rewards for his people. Now I demand the same from you. As proof of your allegiance, I require tribute in the form of undamaged living eggs seized from the lairs of the dragons throughout these mountains. Should you agree to my terms, I will reward you with 1,000 pieces of gold for each dragon egg delivered to my lair. Should you refuse, I will destroy you and all of your tribe. You may give your answer to my envoy, who will convey your message back to me with the utmost urgency. Klauth the Terrible, Overlord of the Mountains and Ruler of the North. I don't know. Sounds a little verbose for a white dragon. Might be a black dragon. Black dragons are kind of just a little bit full of themselves. Then again, most of the evil aligned dragons are kind of full of themselves. Eh. Because then again, black dragons reside in swamps. The ones that mostly remain in the northern areas. God damn it, Dalen. The ones that reside in the northern regions are more ice dragons. Red dragon, maybe? Because while they might not like the temperatures, you know, being cold and being beasts of fire. Oh, God. I just appreciate the fact that I just did over 100 damage in one turn with two attacks. Ugh. That shit right there is why I love the Great Axe. Oh god, if I was power attacking, that would have been so much more. Alright. Nicely done, Dalen. I really should just approach each and every single chest that I see with my axe. Damn it. Oh, that's a hill giant chieftain. Rage of the Red Tiger! Let's see. 40 AC. Oh, wait, no. That is a hit. He must have a low-ass AC. I think I'm hitting him with everything I've got. Oh, he's got healing shit. Heh, Fat Lord could have did him. Nah, they wouldn't put... Oh, hello. This letter is pinned in a crude, almost childlike hand, and there are numerous spelling errors in the text. Based on the poorly rendered seal at the bottom of the page, it would be safe to assume this was some type of official correspondence from the Hill Giant Chieftain. You big tough master, me no want be squished. Oh, me no want be squished. Me tribe give tribute and eggs and stuff. We want lots gold. Them fire giants say you big good master. We want be friend with you. Klauth be boss, and we be servants. Alright, so that was the hill giant submitting to the clearly superior will. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be a red dragon. Ah, oh, god damn it. Sorry, me lamenting about the whole size thing again. Eh. I mean, it's the restriction I knew I was to expect when it came to the game. God damn it. My lore. My lore, it sucks. I'm not gonna drink an entire potion for one thing, so I'm gonna put on this one. Lore? Lore. Blessing of the Daystar. A legacy blade, this Blessing of the Daystar is one of several recovered from the Sons of Light, a group of knights who fought in the later days of the Weeping Wars, 713 DR. Their leader, Scotty Torelson, was possessed of the one true day star, and through it they received the blessing of Torm in their last hour. They went to their deaths for a strategically unimportant elven village because duty demanded nothing less. You have to be proficient with martial weapons or be an elf. Okay. Ooh. +3 with an additional bonus of +5 versus undead and versus evil plus 1d6 damage for fire. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. If only I cared about longswords. This is a thing when it comes to pretty much most Dungeons and Dragons games, is that they make it so as the ever so high and mightiest of weapons are longswords, which is understandable. It's a very, I mean, compared to most of the other weapons that exist, it's a rather rudimentary weapon. It's not much more rudimentary than, say, a mace, which is essentially a really heavy object on a stick. Essentially. I'm not, this is so oversimplifying it, it's not even funny, but still. I have to point out too, but I think that a lot of martial classes and whatnot are a little underrated simply because of how they're played a lot of the time. If that makes any sense. Hello. Ah, you're a cook. And I see you have some ingredients over here. Not joking, that's how hill giants work. No loot. No loot. No loot. Alright, let's not screw up talking to this gal. Thank you for saving me from this butcher. He wanted to chop me up for stew. Who are you? I am an Uthgard of the Golden Eagle tribe. The giants captured me during a raid on our camp. We fought to defend the land of our ancestors, but the giants were too many and several of us were taken prisoner. I am butchering this accent, so I apologize. Can you tell me anything about the hill giants? I have heard my captor speaking about a fire giant envoy from Klauth. Yeah, Klauth, who has offered to pay a great reward for any dragon's eggs the hill giants might find. What would they want with dragon's eggs? This I do not know, but before I was captured, I had heard rumors of bands of hill giants attacking the dragons in the mountains. They must have been gathering eggs for Klauth's fire giant envoy. Who is Klauth? Among my people, we have heard whispers of this evil name. Sorry. I just remember, God, what was that movie? What kind of an evil name is Keith? It is said that Klauth lives in a fortress in the spine of the world. They say even Skrog, the great fire giant king in the north, has sworn fealty to Klauth. What manner of person this Klauth may be is not known to my people, but it is Klauth who has sent the fire giant envoy with his offer of gold in exchange for the dragon's eggs. And who are you exactly? Why did the hill giants capture you? Oh, right. Yeah. Hill giants. What was that about the fire giant envoy? The one I slew? I heard my captor speaking of a fire giant envoy serving Klauth who is staying here in the hill giant steading. He was the one who delivered Klauth's message demanding the hill giants gather unhatched dragon's eggs. Can you find your own way out of here? I gotta go. I'm an Uthgard daughter of the Eagle, a proud warrior. I shall find my own way out of this place. I shall go to rejoin my people now. What's in here then?
I greet you.
Thank you for freeing me from this prison. I fear the giants were planning to use me for their stew. Who are you? Right out of the camp. Tell me anything. Who is that? And Scrog. Yep, it's all the same information. I have to go now. Can you find your own way out? Okay. Cool. I saved people. And broke their chests. Oh, so that means I really do have to go up to the spine of the world, doesn't it? Really really hope I find some more interesting things to fight up there. Hello. Oh, a nymph's cloak. Well, I'm realizing too, I just pissed off a dragon. Doesn't really matter what kind of dragon I've pissed off. I've pissed off a dragon. Next couple of episodes, depending on how long these episodes, how long this dragon ends up living, is going to be interesting. Gonna leave this place, get some XP, kill the dragons. How much experience? A lot. Like 1100 a lot. 1100, that's right. 11,000. That's how many. 1100 is Wording of numbers is stupid. Just want to point that out. Like, the reason I mess up saying 11 whatever, because it's stupid. Just say 1,100. Why can't I leave? There we go. I accidentally entered the lair when I should have been leaving. Anyways, let's go. Where's that camp? That camp was just over here, right? No. I forget where the camp is because the camp... Was the camp on the screen? No, the camp was in the Moonwood. What am I doing? Still, at least I get to enjoy a nice, lovely little jaunt. Did I enter that cave? I'm pretty sure I entered that cave. I'm now doubting if I've entered that cave. Now I'm concerned whether or not I've entered that cave. Because there was the dire spider location. I'll see if I've entered that cave on my way back. Because I know I gotta go to the spine of the world now. But first I want to talk to the Eagle Tribe folks here. Be like, hey, save some of your members. Here's the head of a giant. Also bad news, there's a dragon.
I greet you, my child.
Who are you? Okay, he has nothing more to say. Great. I made this trek for nothing. Don't you love when you do that? Backtrack for nothing. It's one of the reasons why I'm a little about the idea of doing like Metroid games. I say having played several Metroidvania style games. So I guess don't I just go directly to... I think I just go directly to the spine of the world then. If I really want to deal with them. Is this completely out of the path of the main story? Is there actually any point to me going to the spine of the world to slay dragons and giants beyond my own desire to do so? Because part of me is screaming no, there's really not. But then again, even the Hadolin is all, hey, I don't know where the hell this shit is. And dragons love to covet powerful artifacts, so... Well, mostly riches, but powerful artifacts as well. Kind of depends on the dragon, really. And I don't mean that in, whether or not they're metallic or chromatic or color between those ones they are. Just general depends on the dragon. Alright, did I enter this cave? I don't remember this layout. Yes? No, I did not. Holy shit. Is this more? What is this place? It is filled with some sort of noxious gas. Someone damages... Yeah, that's trap. The name of the someone was a trap. Hello? What's even in here? Oh. Oh, you're a green dragon. Alright. Green dragon. Akula Traxus. You have got to have the easiest dragon name I've ever encountered. I mean, it's a chromatic dragon, so more than likely I'm going to try to slay it. Sup, sir? Is there a reason you won't talk to me? The object is too busy to talk to you.
Akula Traxus smells blood and something else. Something foul. You have the head of a hill giant chief. Give it to me, that I might see the proof of his death with my own eyes.
So I have a feeling that I had skipped this cave accidentally, and if I had collected the hill giant head first, or if I had talked to this individual first, then I would have a quest to slay a hill giant in the hill giant caves, and probably learn more of their purpose besides the fact that there is possibly another giant behind this. But keep in mind who I am playing here. I am playing Darius. Can I drink potions while I'm in the middle of conversation? Yes. Well, I can. But it ends the conversation. That's bless. Give me the head of the hill giants. Yeah, just 1 second. Gulp, gulp, glug, glug. Let's see. Bless is already done. No real points to the cat's grace. Owl's wisdom maybe for will saves, just in case they... Oh. I'm immune to most of that shit. Oh well. Kind of reward? Tread carefully, dumb creature. It is not wise to expose your greed when speaking to a dragon in her lair, lest I think you plan to steal my hoard. Your reward will come in due time once you give me the chieftain's head. Well, I don't quite like your attitude, dragon. Think I'll keep this head for myself. Foolish male, how dare you deny the dragon's request in her very lair? Power attack. Rage. We fighting dragons. This is a happy day for Darius. Ooh, nice crit. Are they already power attack on? Yeah. I'm already enraged. Ooh, you do a lot of damage, lady. Okay, so there's a green dragon between all of this. Ooh, heh. But the fire giant was not your envoy, which means that there is another. Yes. Sorry, dragon slaying. For me, it's practically a fetish. Alright. Another random ass fire opal. I probably could have gotten a lot of loot for giving her the head of the fire giant. Darius is all about the adventure. The green dragon Akula Traxus will certainly try to slay any who open these doors. They sure would if they weren't dead. Okay, I better see a shitload of money in these places. That's a club. Better check out what's in the other chest first. Dragon blood, cure critical wounds, 1,000 gold. Eggs. Stuff a pliable leather shell of this dragon's egg is warm to the touch, a sure sign there's still life within. Oh yeah. See, I really wasn't expecting green dragons because they typically would stay within a good old-fashioned swamp. Acid, all that fun stuff. But I guess they would kind of just go wherever the hell they could. Now, before you ask, hey Darius, are you just going to slay every single dragon that you see in this game? Not necessarily. More than likely, if they're a metallic dragon, I won't go slaying them. You know, unless they do something really stupid, like, I don't know, end up being so lawful good that they end up being a tyrant. Because that is a thing. That's a constant thing, really. Glad I checked out that cave, though. So in theory, if I go and find whatever dragon that there is, it's quite clear it's another dragon. For one, there was talk of dragon. For two, the letter was signed with a dragon insignia. But I digress. Spine of the world. This place is... Oh, yep, cultists. I was about to say, this place is not as snowy as I thought it was going to be. Or maybe I'm just on the base of it. Hi, fire giant. Yep. You're a giant, alright. Ooh, more of them. More playmates. Ooh, you're doing a lot of damage there. Excuse me while I take this drink. Oh, Dalen, buddy, Dalen. Yep, that's a troll. Anything else over here that wants to try to kill us? Because they can try. Oh, I hear that spell casting. Oh. Cult leader. Hello. Excellent. The more of the cult we slay, the less chance they have to find the words of power. Ogres. Wow, they got a lot of people under their wing, don't they? Next thing you know, they'll end up being revealed, hey, this dragon, also under the employ of the cultists. Which, I guess, kind of depending on their relation with the creator race, would make sense. Dun, 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 dun. I'm pretty much just trying to get the most of these boosts that I have as possible. I guess they want to break my bones and smash me down. Smash you down, he says before turning into beef stroganoff. Dun, dun. Man, has anyone seen the movie Willow? Because this situation is reminding me when they're, spoilers, escaping a camp and Mad Mardigan is being a badass with a sword. Except less escaping and more just killing all the ogres. Murder. Excelente. Oh, what's in this debris? Ah, restoration scroll. Again, watch me never use some of these scrolls, seeing as some of these effects can simply be healed by sleeping. You guys are not the most intelligent of ogres, are you? Not that that's saying much. Break your bones. Is this another cave? Good lord. Oh. Sorry. Didn't see that you had another one. How many caves are in this area? How many creatures have I just missed slaying? Should I progress this like as I had found the caves? Like I go for this one, go for this mysterious cave, and then go for the one that is to the northmost? Seems the most logical. Also, that totally looks like the entrance to some Legend of Zelda-esque dungeon. Just saying. We're gonna explore over here really quickly too. To the right of where I had entered, because who knows what I missed. I might have missed an ally who's like, hey, here's a couple of thousand gold. Or I missed another fire giant. Or two. I've been chopping down the giants all the livelong day. I've been chopping up some giants till past the time away. Trolls, hill, ogres, and fire. Lots of giants too. Chop up down at the knee and possibly a dragon or two. More money. More remains. These ones are the cultists. More journals. Because
Yes.
of course.
Is there something?
Sorry? No. Because let me tell you, that additional plus to strength that your thingy provides would be so beneficial right now. Alright, these caves are next to empty. I should rest. Dalen is next to dead. I don't have any other boosts. I just spent a good, 10 minutes running around, chopping down every single ogre and giant that I see. It's a good time. It's a good time. Alright. Good time, indeed. What do we have in here, anyways? See, nothing so... Oh! Resting dead fire giants. Okay. What about over here? Wait. Dead fire giant? mildly alarming. That's a gold dragon. Excuse me, Mr. Dragon. I can't interact with him. Huh. Oh, that's a whole ass dragon scale. Small ragged piece of hide must have been torn from the dragon during a fierce battle. Though this bit of scale contains the remarkable strength and toughness of all dragon hide, it is too small to be of any use in forging or the like. Okay. Alright. That's a dragon. Ow. Take that, chest. Ooh, a helmet. Thavian helmet. Ah, intelligence. I mean, what else do you expect from... Hello. Tome of the Ring. Ring of Regeneration. So, if I were to... Yep. So that's the thing. Oh, it's an adult's... Wait. Did you guys see that? There's a weird placement of its text. It's like floating over there. But apparently that's a brass dragon, not a gold dragon. I don't know my metals. Shut up. Alright. Dead brass dragon. Just a few scales? No? Just saying. Pluck a few scales. There's some way to use them. What is with these caves? Oh, hello. Oh, okay. That's a gold dragon. You can tell by the whiskers. Hi.
For what reason have you violated the sanctity of this cave? Have you come seeking Gorgotha's eggs? You would be wise to answer me, tiny one.
Look, I get it. You're a dragon. I'm a gnome. I'm innately small, though, so just calling me tiny, a little bit of an insult. Anyways, I'm searching for the words of power. I know something of these words of power. It is rumored that the foul Klauth has one in his possession, guarded by his fire giant servants. Who's this Klauth? Skrog, king of the fire giants in the north, has sworn alliance to Klauth, an ancient red dragon of unimaginable evil. Called it. Now Klauth lives with the fire giants in their lair to the north, and they serve his very whim. Now Klauth and his fire giant minions scour the mountains of the spine of the world, slaying female dragons so they may steal their eggs and bring them back to Klauth. What's Klauth want with dragon eggs? I do not know why Klauth hunts the eggs of other dragons, but the reason is surely one of pure evil. Klauth is a monster. His name is a curse among my species. Even other red dragons fear him. I could get rid of Klauth for you. But you are nothing but a gnome creature. Klauth is an ancient red worm. Ho. Sorry. Even I, a gold dragon, fear his power. Still, these are strange times and I am desperate. I dare not leave until my eggs have hatched. Only death will stop Klauth from stealing my eggs. Bring me proof of his death. Bring me the head of Klauth, the worm, and the greatest treasures of my hoard will be yours. I'll do this for you, Gorgotha. I admire your courage, little one. Return to me when you have Klauth's head. Otherwise, I may think this has all been a deception to somehow trick me out of my eggs. I wish you success, though in all truth I fear you are doomed to a grisly end. For the sake of my unhatched young, I hope you are wrong.
Why have you returned to my cave?
Questions make me suspicious, gnome male. Too often those who speak with dragons are plotting to steal their hoard, but I will not judge you without evidence. Ask your questions. Are there more dragons in the area? The only dragon I know of who still lives in this area is Aquila-Traxis, a vain and evil dragon. Her cave is to the south in the mountains below the spine of the world, though we golds have little to do with her kind. Where's the power? Foul Klauth. I'll be going now. Your presence makes me uneasy. Far too many adventurers have plotted to steal my hoard from me. For me to feel comfortable with you in my lair. Nope, that's honestly perfectly reasonable. I'm just gonna poke around the corner a little bit. Just poking around. I don't think that this counts as her hoard. That'd be silly if this counted as her hoard. Oh, that's a trap. One, I have no intention of setting off. My NPC ally, on the other hand, just might. And for that, they may die. God, look at this. And there he goes. Way to go. So, I'm gonna guess that the door to the south is yet another one of those, hey, you probably don't wanna touch this unless you wanna piss off a freaking gold dragon. So gold dragons typically are lawful good in alignment. What's up? How you doing? They do fire. But because they are typically good of alignment, a lot of people don't want to really mess with them. Except idiots. Super powerful, super old ones typically like run really nice lawful good civilizations. Can't think of any off the top of my head at the moment. Mostly because that kind of lore is one of those things where it's like, I don't remember. Or I don't know. Most of what I know is the dragons that I do want to slay. That's a short sword plus 3. Excuse me. Knock spell. Ooh, boy. Alright. So this Klauth individual might have something to do with the cultists. I wonder if I can do several dragon slayings in one video. Probably not. In full honesty. More than likely, just to get to Klauth, it's gonna be all, ooh, you gotta... There's so much to do. Yeah, look at this. This is an entire fortress for just the giants. I'm gonna be cutting down giants every which way. That is a large ass trap, sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna activate that. I'm gonna take a stab and say that most of the stuff I'll be finding in here is gonna be like fire traps. Cloak of movement, cloak that provides freedom. Already got some armor that does that, so I'm good. Oh, that shit's stone. It's gonna take a bit. Never mind. Lucy. Okay. I can imagine a lot of different other creatures in these caves. Not a troll. Definitely not a troll. Oh boy. Suspension of disbelief. Broken. Because again, trolls have regenerative abilities, unlike most giants. But their regenerative ability is only as good as long as they don't get hit by A, fire, or B, acid. We're currently surrounded by fire giants. in a lava and fire infested place? I have all of the doubts. Unless, of course, that they have something that prevents them from taking the additional fire from just random fire damage for, you know, being in what... being in what is seems like the equivalency of an active volcano. Oh, Drugar. Alright. I accept it. Drugar are evil dwarves. More or less. I forget the exact reason why they're so evil, but they're evil dwarves. Or like the most stereotypically evil dwarves anyways. This place reminds me of the... Where's Madu, is it? The Creator Ruins just a little bit too much. Not before I cleave yours, sir. Oh, hello. Come on. You know, a lot of the times I do try to imagine Darius being a dude who uses 2 weapons. Does the whole 2-weapon fighting thing. But then I'm like, nah. Can I rest here? Yes, I can. But yeah, Drugar are like innately evil dwarves. I don't know what makes them so innately evil. You know, besides being creatures of the Underdark. Because if you come from the Underdark and you don't appreciate a little bit of daylight, you're apparently evil. I make that exact distinction because Drizzt is a thing. Is it Drizzt or Drizzt? Drizzt doesn't really make sense because that would mean the T comes before the Z's. Of course, then again, it's Elven tongue, so I don't freaking know anything. Quarter stat +2. Double back a little bit.
Nothing walks away.
No hill giant walks away, that's for sure. Fall down. Fall down. Thank you. I don't know, depending on how fast I actually end up going through this place. Oh, those are stairs down. Depending on how fast I end up going through this place. Or I might just extend the episode. We'll see. We'll see. Because one of the reasons why I've made the episodes 1 hour long is just so I can get through a lot more of dungeons. Besides just, oh hey, I'm halfway through the dungeon. Charge into a dining hall. Armoire. There's a bird cage. Why do they need a... Who is Brunhilde? Nope, that's the Tome of the Ring. This appears to be the diary of Brunhilde Aurel's daughter, a frost giant princess. The entries are a hate-filled chronicle of the mistreatment and cruelty Brunhilde suffered at the hands of King Skrog, the fire giant she was forced to marry nearly 3 months ago. The final entry explains Brunhilde's ultimate fate. Today, in front of his court, Skrog vowed to consummate our marriage this very night. The coward will no doubt keep his entire retinue of guards in the room during our bedding for fear I may try to kill him, as I did the last time he dared to defile my bedchamber. I will never let that pig touch me, though if I resist I know they will beat me again. I can endure the suffering and pain of this life no longer. Skrog dares not kill me for fear of breaking the alliance with my mother, but tonight I shall take my own life and finally be free of this wretched existence. Oh. This was the domicile of what was once the frost giant princess. Well, ooh, one of paralyzation that I can't use. That bed needs to be a lot bigger. Well, okay. So wait, what does that make? Does that make that chamber over there? Yep, east of the fire giant domain. Because if that one was... Oh. Game. Ooh, that scared me. So is this the room of the fire giant king? That's a teleporter. Of some sort. Why is that fight music playing? There's nothing here that I can see. Okay, now this isn't north to the fire giant domain? Good lord, how big is this domain? There's one to the east, one to the north. Is there one to the west? Or is this prison cells? I think this is prison cells. Smash. Hey, you there. Pull the lever here beside the door and get me out of the prison. Come on, I got information you might be interested in. Yeah. Chill out for a second. Kinda can't do that. We're in a place filled with fire giants and fire. Hard to chill. Fine.
Hello?
Hey, thanks for springing me from that cell. I guess I owe you one. So what can I do for you? You're on here. What are you doing here? My name is Woogar. The fire giants got me trying to sneak in here about a month ago. Thought they were going to kill me, but I managed to convince King Scrog that I'd make a better advisor than a stew. I was just looking for a few gems or maybe some gold, and instead I end up a prisoner forced to use my brilliant mind to help out a giant king too stupid to rule his own people. Why would a king want a half-orc for an advisor? Hey, don't lay your stereotypes on me. I'm as smart as you, I'd wager. I'm a damn sight smarter than any of the giants in this plate, at any rate. All of us half-orcs are drooling idiots, you know. If I wasn't giving good... Okay, yeah. This is just me asking just the wrong question. Do you think the king would have kept me alive? This whole time I was been gathering information so I could escape. Alright, lay it on me. Picked up a ton of information since I got here. I can tell you about Klauth, and I can tell you about the dragon experiments going on in the basement. Tell me about this Klauth. I can tell you what I know, sure, but this kind of information doesn't come cheap. 500 gold pieces, I'll tell you. Fine, here. Tell me about Klauth. Klauth is an ancient red dragon who's made his lair here beneath the giant complex. King Scrog and all his giants serve Klauth. It's almost like they worship him as some kind of god or something. But Klauth is old even for a dragon, and his days are numbered. That's why he has the giants gathering dragon eggs, so he can use them for those bizarre experiments in the basement. About the dragon experiments. Klauth has some wanty sorcerers working for him. Those damn shapeshifters have been using magic to grow an egg into a full-grown dragon in a space of a few months instead of the centuries it normally takes. Not sure why they're doing this, but I know the adult dragons tend to disappear after reaching maturity. I bet it has something to do with Klauth trying to recapture his youth. It's pretty old, even for one of its kind. Anything else you know? Klauth, the experience in the basement. I think I did a pretty damn good job considering I was a prisoner the whole time. Alright, get going then. Off we go then. Good luck. Hope we get rid of Scrog. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. As for me, I'm out of here. Guess I can't blame him. Yep, that certainly is a prison cell. Alright, I want to explore what this area is. The one that I clearly bypassed entirely. So, Scrog, not a good guy. Ancient dragon dude that he's more or less worshipping, also not a good guy. I'd say that was good information worth 500 gold pieces. Honestly, he could have probably also just did that whole, NPC thing where he, oh, I took you 500 gold pieces and now I'm running away. Woo woo woo. And I can't help but feel like that would have been a more interesting story to follow along. Oh, you're a champion. You're a champion that's already going to die because he took like 2 crits in the first round of combat. There he goes. Might as well loot your stuff first. Yeah, I can't help but feel like that. Adds a pair of boots of speed. God, if I could just give equipment to NPCs. Especially in this. Imagine a two weapon fighting freaking double axe using half orc using booties of speed. That's 1 additional attack, which probably gives him like, I don't know, how many attacks do you already have? 3 with his regular. Offhand, he has 1? Doesn't sound right. Because essentially, if he has the feats for it, he should essentially have 1 additional attack. Okay. He's only got 2 weapon fighting right now. You don't have the dexterity for improved 2 weapon fighting? Dude. But yeah, if his build was made quote-unquote right, he would essentially have an extra attack for every regular attack that he has with the other half of his weapon. I don't know why I keep on quick saving when I mean to full save, but I might as well rest anyways. Alright, do I go north or east first? I'd say east, if only because that might lead to his experiments first. Maybe. Maybe. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we continue exploring the Fire Giant domain and hopefully find an ancient red dragon. That ought to be fun. So thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next adventure. Take care. Cheers.